Sober Boundaries is designed as a discussion and information sharing platform when it comes to enjoying and having success in sobriety. Welcome to Sober Boundaries. My name is Wade Davis. Please hit the subscribe button along with the bell. That way you'll be notified each time we post a new episode. Thank you very much. Okay. Having a quality lifestyle after alcoholism and or drug addiction, unfortunately, is on the short list of one of the most difficult things we humans can try to accomplish. Leaving the substance abuse culture itself is a major undertaking. Why? Because that culture sometimes has changed us all the way down to our basic lifestyle structure. Sadly, some of us using can become part of our DNA, our very soul. It becomes most important. And in many cases, nothing, absolutely nothing, is more important than using. Excuse me. Those of us that have experienced and escaped from that culture realize how critical it is to establish a legitimate level of communication before attempting to assist in another's recovery. Because until that is done, success will be very limited. So, please listen very carefully. Please. The substance abuse culture is most lethal because of its associated behaviors. The process of obtaining and using the substance itself must be addressed before any level of success and recovery can be realized. In this using cycle are people, places, and things that must be changed or removed. If not, failure is always moments away. The people, places, and things are basically triggers, signals that can lead us to craving. Cravings, of course, are the strong, sometimes overwhelming desires to use. So when we first start using, as we progress through the substance abuse behaviors, we are conditioned or programmed to respond to those triggers that can lead us to our addiction's desire. And that desire, of course, is the high that we would get from using. So it is that trigger and reward cycle that must be broken. The reason that has to be broken is our addiction knows every person, place, or thing that is associated with our process of using. Every detail of this process must be changed or removed. Okay. In this episode, we will prepare for changing or removing those people, places, and things. Okay? Now, the last time that I went to treatment, my counselor was just short of being verbally abusive. Okay? In our first meeting, she asked me, how was I doing? I, of course, said, I'm fine. I'm doing fine. You know? Okay. She knew that I was a homeless alcoholic and addict. So her next series of questions were asked with a very angry, monstrous tone. She said, "What is your address?" How much was your last electric bill? How much was your gas bill? Where do you work? What kind of car do you drive? Who do you have car insurance with? After staring at me, sitting there with my mouth wide open, and of course I was speechless, she said, "Get the hell out of my office and don't come back here until you get honest and tell me how you're really doing." And then she said, "You know what? You don't really exist because you're living on someone else's taxes. You don't even exist," she said. So as I angrily walked back to my room, reality set in. She was right. I needed to get honest and change my way of life. Now, that is how she established a legitimate communication with me. Okay? Sometimes we fail to see the real problem until it's in black and white. Okay? So here we go. Take a blank notebook with at least 4 sections in it, and in the first 3 sections, list the people, places, and things that are part of your using cycle. Now, be very specific, especially with the people. Make sure you include those ones who enable you. You know, your friends. You know those, the ones that give you money. They give you excuses, and they tolerate your substance abuse behavior. Do the same for the places and things. And in the 4th section, list what using has cost you, and if applicable, what it's doing for you now. Make sure you're honest and be very specific, as if your life depended on it, because it might. So the next time we meet, I will share with you some of my experiences and solutions. Remember, no one has all the answers, but remember, recovery starts with that person you see in the mirror, right? Okay. If you like the content on this channel, please hit the subscribe button and also hit that bell so you'll be notified of our next episode. And please post any questions or suggestions and let us know what you would like us to talk about, okay? Thank you for joining us. My name is Wade Davis. We hope to see you next time. Take care.